it's going. Nice. Bonus stream. Okay, so I'm hanging out. Planning to play some games today, just because I couldn't get the other stuff done today that I needed to, like mowing the grass, because the grass was wet. So I'm gonna play some SMZ3. Again, it's been a while since I've tried a run, at least live anyway. Shot, jump, dash. But I've actually played this a bunch since my first couple of tries. I've kind of gotten used to a lot of stuff, so I can get a lot further than I could have about a month ago when I started playing runs of these. But I've played so many different seeds, and I've never been able to get real far. Sometimes farther than others, but. So one thing you will see me do a little bit, which a lot of, a handful of community people that run this game, that run it, just kind of go straight out of the gate. I am going to use save states a bunch, and hopefully not screw things up, because I'm using save states, because I've done that. I've used a save state and then like reloaded the game and then lost like 2 hours of progress, so I'm going to try not to do that today. So I saved right before the first crossover point. And I specifically wanted to do that because if the item I get first isn't useful, then I'm just going to jump back over. So I have, yep, so it's just rupees. And we're going to go back out and over. So I have Morph Ball randomized. I sometimes play that way, sometimes I don't. Keep going for a second. Check the house first. I've actually found that I get better item drops when Morph Ball is randomized, but either way, I'm going to reach a point, usually about an hour and a half to 2 hours in, where I can't do anything else. Bomb expansion, that does not help me. Alright. What I do really enjoy about this in general is just how it really is different every time. That also does not help me. I've gotten a bunch of items before on a couple of runs, but it's like I'm always like one item short of having anything that's actually useful. So it's like, hey, you got, you know, the Moon Pearl, which is awesome, and both Fire and Ice Rod, and all these items, and like I got the 4th sword the last time I was playing, but I could not find the mirror, so it didn't mean anything to me. Away from the bird. Ooh, Power Glove. That's a decent right out of the gate. What's up here? Ooh, a bow. Alright. As long as we find some arrows, we can protect ourselves, so that's a decent start. Should not have gone this way. Take a bush with me, though. actually somewhat regretting not getting those rupees early on now, because I'm going to need to double back now since I don't have any bombs. Don't need expansions, I need the real thing. Yeah, I gotta double back now at some point. Great. Nope, there's not one of those over there. Well, what can I actually start with here? Not much. That's totally useless. Even in the vanilla version of this game, that item's pretty much totally useless. So... Huh. Well, we can do a little bit of other stuff. See what's around. Yeah, a lot of times you tend to get bombs pretty early. Or at least one bomb when you can open up the bomb hut. Village. Not always the best thing. So if you guys watching out there have never seen either me play this or somebody else play this, or just randomizers in general, basically what it is through some crazy unicorn magic and some clever programming, people have basically mushed games together and taken all the items that you get and just shuffled them around in all the different chests. And between this and Super Metroid, like there's things in... Oh, look at that, vanilla. Between this and Super Metroid, you get a lot of different... just like... items in different games. So you saw I got missiles for Super Metroid in that chest before. It's really just gonna depend on what's where. Alright. Probably have to double back in a lot of places, which really sucks. Like being able to only go to one area once, but what I've learned actually about playing this a lot with the randomizer is that you don't realize how actually good the original programming of the game is, because it really makes sure like the items that you get in the order that you do, that you're really not sequence breaking the way that you can when there's a randomizer. I got some arrows anyway. That's a start. Hey, there's a bomb drop. Thank God. Let's see what the uncle has. More rupees. Jeez. Okay. So I definitely can go down in the dungeon. Waste that one bomb and hold on to it for a little while. Well, at least I got 50 rupees. It's going to allow me to buy 10 bombs in the village and do the rest of that stuff. Something I find really interesting, because the randomizer uses the original version 1 Japanese ROMs, is that it gives you a 4th digit for your rupees, and in the US English version, it only gives you 3, so you can only go up to 999. in like the original cart version you get North America, but I'm not sure if that's specific to the original Japanese ROM, or if it's actually something that just they switched up in the randomizer, because there's a lot of those things. You'll see text box differences, and certain, like my uncle's supposed to say something when I get the item from him, which is supposed to be the original game, the sword and the shield together, but the first sword and first shield are separate in chests somewhere. So it's interesting to see what you end up getting. Depending on what items you get and when you get them and where you get them, kind of changes the sequence you end up going in, and where you go first or second, and everything else like that. A lot of times I like to get that right next to the... Oh damn, Titan's Mitt. Okay, that is immediate Dark World access if I can get the Moon Pearl. Alright. I don't know why I'm going back up. If I learned anything from watching speedrunners, it's just save and quit and warp back to wherever else. Okay, we're going Sanctuary. So I should probably use my one bomb to go open up the... oh, I have two bombs now. Oh, good. In that case, I don't need to worry about wasting it. In the crate. Asshole rats. Magic. Ah. 2 for 1, alright. Power bombs, that's a good start. Ooh, the lamp, that's a really... okay. That's a really good start now. Power bombs are... well, actually, power bombs are only as good as having the morph ball. Now that I'm thinking about it. But, now we can backtrack in the town. The lamp gives us some... you know, some access. I can get up the mountain, now that I'm thinking about it. Don't have to go the back way. The back way's interesting. Back way is you get to Norfair in Super Metroid and then cross over into the mountain, and then have to navigate the cave in the dark with a sword being your only light source, which is not enough to illuminate the path. It's only enough to tell you where the walls are. And so as long as you know that route really well, you can do it. But if you don't know that route, you can't do it at all. Okay, now I got free bombs forever. Super missiles open up a number of doors for us. We're gonna get a couple more bombs than just 4. I can work with 8 for a little while. One thing I find that's really hilarious is you can see my kind of jogs this way, but going up, his right arm doesn't move at all because it's assumed that you have a shield. Actually, in most directions except down. Both jogs this way, but up that way and that way, the arm doesn't move at all. Crap. I think that might be space jump, which is pretty good. A lot of rupees. Blue tunic. not the most useful thing. At least not right now, anyway. Would have rather had Morph Ball. Pretty sure that was Space Jump. Which gets me a lot of different access in Super Metroid, but again, it's still without the Morph Ball. So I really can't go back to Super Metroid at all until I get the Morph Ball. Power Bombs are a nice logic break. Ooh, book. That's pretty awesome. It's a nice logic break because you don't actually need the ball bomb, you just need the power bombs in order to do a lot of stuff. So yeah, there's a couple things we can do right now. E-Tank. Helpful in the long run, but not right now. Let's see what else can we do right now. The book technically will open up the Desert Palace. So as long as things aren't in a screwy sequence over there, we can do that. The one thing that actually is good with the programming is you can't soft lock. So like up there, you're supposed to, this is where the book normally is, in the library, and you would have to get the Pegasus boots to knock it down. But they've got it set in such a way that you can't like the Pegasus boots can't be on top of the bookshelf, where you would need the Pegasus boots to get. You can't like the item can't be beyond the thing that where the item is that you need. So technically every seed is playable. But I've never gotten super far yet. And I'm not a speedrunner, so I don't know a lot of tricks, so it's really just all... That's totally useless right now. Okay. So we're gonna go to Ice Rod Cave. Rock with me for self-defense. That. Glad I've got a lot of arrows. These guys are fairly random with their movements. Not actually entirely sure. At the very least, I can use a bomb, but bombs are also just as big of a risk. I'd rather use up some arrows first. There we go. Okay, there's a lot of items in here. More rubies does nothing. Alright, still looking for more ball. I think that's up to 10 power bombs though, which is pretty good. Makes navigating the rest of that world a little easier. Crabs can be a huge killer for you early on. Because they'd actually do 2 hearts of damage if you only have the green tunic. sucks to actually get hit by it. Just really hoping for a bomb drop from him. Man, useless frickin' rupees. Alright, let's go to the desert. There's a chest there, plus we can get into the palace and see what we got. Probably don't want to attempt the boss just with arrows, but enough rupees that I could actually go to Zora's domain. But I kind of want to hold off until I actually get the flippers. Which is where you're supposed to get them. There's also an item there if you don't get the flippers before you're there, then it's just, I guess, more backtracking. I don't know what I have to do. I hit him. Nope. I don't want to try. I'm failing. I should have just quit while I was ahead. Okay, so this will be another spot for a bomb. And hopefully I get a bomb drop sometime. What's the next time I need bombs? Oh, that's right, we can do mountain too. So we could actually probably manage to do some stuff. Super Metroid just without the bomb because we have we'll have mountain access. Otherwise. Yeah, I first saw this game played at SGDQ this year, and it was sort of a head-to-head version. It was played by streamers here on Twitch, Andy and Ivan. They both have great channels. Andy plays Zelda crossovers and the randomizers all the time. They're really fun to watch. So I really got a kick out of it. And when I found out that the randomizer was pretty much open to the public to do, I was like, well, hell, this is great. I got to try this, and I've been loving playing it ever since. Ah, crap. Come on, I know this direction. Play this game hundreds of times. There's a nice bomb drop. I think they may have tweaked things a little bit in that it gives you like more bomb drops and more item drops than it would normally. Just because it knows it doesn't do that mean to you. So it's triggered by killing these guys. It expects you to have a sword here. We don't. Okay, so that's gonna be the item for this dungeon, which means that nothing else here is gonna be useful. All right, we could do a little bit with Eastern Palace. Might be able to beat it if I'm really careful, but I have to navigate one room in the dark, and it's a pain to do. Oh wait, I don't have to navigate one room in the dark, I get the lamp. Oh. So I could probably do the entire Eastern Palace. I should really look what... Oh, that's there. Yeah, we gotta do the Eastern Palace then, no question. So the green pendant is where would be, I think, normally. And the old guy in the temple ruins here. Whatever the hell his name is. He gives you something when you have the green pendant. And the green pendant... Yes. Yeah, and he'll tell you where the green pendant is, like even if you haven't been to Dark World yet. At least in the randomizer anyway. Which is really useful. Hey, there's Morph Ball. Oh, and Hookshot. Hookshot's very useful. Alright, so now we can officially get back to Super Metroid and actually do some routing there. There's a lot of stuff I can still do in Z3. So we're going to end up with doing all of Eastern Palace, hopefully, which shouldn't take too long, as long as I maintain my arrow count. Yeah, so I'm not a speedrunner, I'm a fairly casual guy, but it's always fun to... These guys are like almost always just giving rupee drops too. Now, getting the item here would be useful. But we'll see what we get. Oh, the big key. Alright. Well, that is needed to get to the final boss, which is the start. I like to go this way first. Oh, I didn't check the cliff in the desert. Hopefully there was nothing important there. Two actual chests that are left that can be something useful. Just one of them's a big chest, and the other one's, I think, where the compass is normally. Got an appropriately themed Zelda glass today. You can't really see the logo right now. Also, what I'm drinking is green, so that helps too. Come on, activate. Where are you at? That's like a certain area of the floor. Just had to be a bomb drop there. Bombs again. Man. And beating each boss normally gives you a heart piece, but in the randomizer, it's just going to give you like another item drop. It's going to be just about, could be anything really. Yeah, so this should be like the compass. Oh, there it is. So this room I have navigated in the dark, but it sucks to do. So. Plus, you gotta manage to kill one of those guys at the same time. So it's often good to have a few hearts if you're gonna be in that room. Crap. Nice to have a few hearts if you're gonna actually attempt to play the game too. I don't actually have to fight these guys, but I could really use a heart drop. That's not a heart drop. That is dumb. What is that? Played a billion times. Still have to find a way to mess up. There we go. 4 hearts is plenty. I think you only have 3. It's a vanilla run, so... really fun is to get the silver arrows early and fight this boss with them, but if not, just gotta do it the normal way. Yeah, not really useful, but I mean, you can't get like a different dungeon's compass. I love how it still makes the sound even though you have the sound. Some things are just programmed in because they assume you have items. Now, in the original game, he gives you the Pegasus boots, but let's see what he has today. Rupees! Totally worthless! Alright. This is crazy. Hey there, Cinder and Fluffy Wiggle. This is just an emulator. Also, you haven't seen how weird this is yet. You must be just tuning in. This is a Zelda and Metroid crossover randomizer. This is such a ridiculous ridiculous version of this game. That's right. I want to go up the mountain. Actually, let me go back. Yeah, so I already have items I shouldn't have yet, which is always so much fun to sequence break stuff like this. Alright, so we're gonna go up the mountain and then cross back over into Super Metroid. Let's see what we can do over there. There's probably a little bit more I can do on this map yet. I still don't know what was on the cliff in the desert because I was an idiot and didn't look. Yeah, I should have a sword right now, I know, so it makes everything just a little bit more complicated. No one likes crabs. Yeah, and there are players that can navigate this in the dark, but it sucks to do. I can take this room and avoid this hole backwards with a sword, but it's still really challenging to do. Because if you don't know that route, you're screwed. I don't have this. Missiles, not really useful. Oh, wait a minute, I've got the hook shot, so I can go up the other side of the mountain. Okay, we're gonna do that before we go back over. I totally forgot I had the hook shot. So yeah, the hook shot lets you get to the other side of the mountain, which gives you at least another 4 or 5 different item drops. And every little bit helps. I mean, if I could get either like, I think it would be really useful in Super Metroid right now, probably like Charge Beam or Various Suit would be really useful. I think there's 4 chests in here, which makes things considerably. Oh, just 2. There is a room up here with 4 chests. Missiles, heart piece. Always nice to have plenty of missiles. Also, sorry for anyone who's really familiar with runners doing Super Metroid. I cannot do Kraid quick kill. I'm sorry, but we definitely will be fighting Kraid pretty hard. So this is the 5 chest room that should give us, hopefully, some good items. Ice beam. Ice beam's appreciated. Shovel. Shield. And rupees. Alright. Well, I got a shield. It's not useful to have a shield right now. Or technically ever. But... there's one more chest area I can manage. Shovel gets me... Well, actually, now that I've unlocked the old man, I can save warp to the mountain, so I might go ahead and... I keep being like, hey, we're gonna go back to Super Metroid, and I'm totally not happening. To keep unlocking things, places I can go. So I can't do the hammer, so I can't get the Eternal Rock, although I can't do anything in there anyway. Oh crap, it was the other one. Oh man. It's supposed to go down the other way. That sucks. One thing that I find really hilarious is in the light world, it's basically just one set of steps, and it takes you up to the top of the mountain. And then when you're in the dark world, you're doing it. It's like 3 different like double backs in one cave, and it's like 4 different sets of stairs. It's like, this is stupid. All right, should be a couple of chests in here. Just because I don't have a sword doesn't mean I can't kill things. Oh, this is just a single chest area. Man, missiles. Alright. So we have one more place to go, since we have the shovel. And now, unless it gives me something considerably useful. I can play this game all day. Shovel. I wonder if being linked with a shovel technically makes me a shovel knight. Red cane. Useful later, not useful now. Okay, back up the mountain and into Super Metroid and we'll see what we can manage. I want to say that if you're just listening in the background, now's the time to look over, because as soon as I make this jump, it just seems really weird. So 1, 2, 3, through the cave, and pop out Super Metroid. So I can do a handful of things. Did get more. Do high jump, and I've gotten considerably yep. Okay, yeah, that was space jump I picked up. Good. Oop, and I saw a sword over there. That is greatly appreciated. Flute. Okay. Flute opens, I think, 1 or 2 things up in Zelda. And there's Sword 1. Actually, the swords are just sequential. You can pick up Sword 4 and it's still just Sword 1. Yeah, so I would need Morph Ball Bomb normally But because I have Power Bomb out of sequence, I can just use that. I don't have Various Suit or enough energy to traverse anywhere in Norfair, at least to start. Oh, I can kind of work a back way up through Brine Star and still be alright. Yeah, I've heard of people putting seeds for seeds for the randomizer like into a cartridge basically, but it's not really worth trying for it. Mostly it's just a matter of silly with it. 1+2 to the randomizers. Every time you switch between games, it saves your progress. So even if you manage to back yourself into a corner somewhere, it will have saved the last time you came through the areas. So I can't get this, but I can at least see what it is. Okay, that's an ether. I will need to come back to get that eventually. I need either ball jump or morph ball, and I can sort of play with it. I did not mean to use that. Jump over. So there's a missile and energy recharge station up here, but I don't really need it for any reason. Just use these guys and be okay. Should be more than enough health for a trade. I have a little bit of I'll add super missile on this guy. I'm trying to save my 10 for trade. So yes, I apologize in advance, I cannot do Kraid quick kill. I've tried, I'm not that good, I'm sorry. So we are going to see the rest of it. Oh shoot, it was supposed to be, yep. Pretty good at least dropping relatively quick. At least I thought it was, jeez. Oh wow, this is embarrassing. Alright. Having it even at this phase is just super irritating. There we go. That wasn't bad. I've had faster. Alright, what do we got? Anything? Heart piece. Heart container, you know. It's all the heart containers that would have been at the end of a final boss are now just scattered about in the randomizer. But not really useful in place of a lot of other items that would be better to have. Mini Kraid. But at least on taking care of Kraid does unlock a couple of things for us. Come on. Jump! Jump, you piece of shit! Yeah, so I'm supposed to have high jump here, but because I don't have it, I have to manage to wall jump it. Or just space jump it, for the sake of it. It's hard to get that angle in here. There we go. Okay, there'll be another item drop over here. And it's and the maps are automatically revealed in the randomizer, so another heart container. So it takes at least the main maps anyway. What would be unlocked in map station. All the hidden walls and stuff are still hidden walls. But if you've played through Super Metroid at all, you know where at least most of everything is. And I think what ends up kind of getting me stuck a lot is just... Actually, I can't go back this way, can I? I can do a little bit. I can't go all the way back, so I don't have room to let me get back. Could jump the sort of vertical gauntlet, but it's such a pain to do. Oh crap! I did not want to do that. It involves some really precise. Come on. Some really precise and accurate movements and making sure I got a good run with space jump, and it's a short amount of time to get through this, like one of those before it kind of comes back. So it's actually really just easier to loop back through Zelda in order to get back. That's what we're gonna do. So the other two warps, there's the Norfair warp, which is Mountain Cave Norfair Mountain Cave. There's Criteria, which is like right after you come out of your ship. In Metroid, and then it takes you to the lake, fortune teller's house, and then the other two are Dark World specific. So so we're gonna loop back to Zelda, and it pops us out the mountain again. Since I have the flute, I might as well go unlock that. And that just gets me some warp points. Whoops. Screw it this way, why not? So if you don't have the power glove, you can and or the lamp. Actually, mostly just the lamp. Well, it has to be both, I think. You can get to the mountain and get the mountain and unlock that with a sword and the flute. But it's all a matter of just. We actually probably could have done a little bit of Dark World stuff in the mountain. Oh, that's right. I picked up a sword. Totally forgot. So we actually can defend ourselves, which is good because that's a plus. What's it coming back here for? Oh yeah, the bird. Actually, this will give me faster route back to the desert. I can see what I missed. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, that was just missiles. Good. Since we're having fun with sequence breaking, we can actually drop into Misery Mire. I think I might need. So I'm a bunny in the Dark World because I don't have the Moon Pearl, but hopefully I can get up to the cave, which I think takes me to lower warfare. Which might get me something useful. If not, I'll have to quit back. I really hate these birds. Yep. Crap. Because when you don't have a sword or a moon pearl, they just circle you. Come on, really? I can't. Jeez. Nope, I'm totally stuck here. I'm gonna die. Yeah, they literally just will not leave you alone. Because you're a bunny. That's alright. So we'll go ahead and warp back to Criteria. And, see what we can find. I gotta watch my time. I've got, working on a pot full of baby back ribs, so once I get to 6 o'clock, I actually do have to quit. Since I have all this stuff now, a lot of stuff, a lot of other stuff. Bombs, totally worthless. Wasted a super missile. Shoot, hold on. Yeah, there we go. So this is supposed to be a boss fight, but I think there's a thing where it's like if you don't have like an item or something like that, one of the items, then it won't even activate. I also had it not activate just by having a super missile. So I don't know. I'm not actually sure what causes it to have it deactivate or not, but it's interesting to say the least. So there's a little bit I can do on the overworld prior to circling back down. I love how broken the space jump is in this game. It just makes you be able to jump infinitely for no reason. Well, not for no reason, so you can get stuff like this. Uh-oh. Forgot about you. That stuff really hurts you. It's an E-tank. Of course it is. Please, please, please! Oh, we got there. Just barely. Yeah, once you have both gravity suit and barrier suit, that the stuff doesn't damage you, but without either of them, it just wrecks your HP. Go snag a couple items on the way, sort of on the way to the wrecked ship, but without gravity suit, probably could get to the wrecked ship, but I really don't want to fight Phantom unless I have at least 4 health bars, because that's, I know even for speedrunners that's like a really horrible battle. Because these, it's just a whole crap loads of RNG. I also found certain things in this game where you can can you can do a handful of things that weren't really intended. Like that's intended to be gotten with the this up there. Rupees, good. Don't have to worry about that. It's intended to be gotten by swinging across that with a grapple, but you can actually just run and get over there, even if you don't have a. Even if you don't have some space jump or whatever. X-ray scope, the most useless item in the game. It's not useless. It's just useless if you've played the game before. And then once you get a gravity suit with space jumps, you can jump really infinitely underwater. And it makes navigating navigating it infinitely. Okay, we're gonna take this shortcut down for a couple of items. This drops us into sort of the back end of Brine Star. Now you can see the Zelda glass. So I've had crap. I hate these things. Gotten some good item drops in this spot in the past, but hey, Master Sword. That unlocks Ganon's Castle, or at least Hyrule Castle, I should say, as well as a handful of other places. These guys are basically guaranteed power bomb drops, which is awesome. I can freeze them since I've got ice beam, which makes this a lot easier. Trying to jump between these things can be really a pain. 5 rupees! My god! What will I ever do with all that money? Yeah. That can be a real pain to navigate without ice beam. So I'm looking for, really at this point, like Various Suit and Speed Booster would be appreciated as my next couple of items, at least on the Metroid side of things. Master Sword makes the worms in the desert for that boss a little easier. Not that I even need to do that boss, really, unless the item is actually hiding there. What can I actually do? Wait a minute, I didn't actually want to go this way, did I? Maybe, hold on. Yeah, no, I don't want to do this one yet. So I'm going to go back. Sucks not having charge beam. Again, with all the sequence breaking, it's like everything you're supposed to have you don't, and everything you're not supposed to have you do. Okay, I'm gonna give a quick courtesy save. Just so I don't screw up my save states, I'm gonna save it here as well. Always nice to have a courtesy save. Stop by the ship, get all my ammo back, go for that other save. Hope this is interesting for you guys. Kind of in between things a little bit right now, navigating. Could technically get up here for a couple of items, but I'd like a little bit more energy for that. Or screw attack, which is what you technically are supposed to have to get there. Alright. So we're actually going to double back for a minute. See what's down here. Oh, that was almost loud and tragic. Art piece. Yay, worthless garbage. Garbage. Worthless garbage. Alright. So we're going to take the secret way down to Bright Star. Rather than secret way through the hold. Whatever. Once I get speed booster, I'll be able to get the items in here. Hopefully it's nothing too crucial. Which I really hope it's not, because I don't have to come back this way. Worthless rupees. All your other regular shots kill that instantly, but the ice beam just specifically has to freeze it first. It's like, really, ice beam? Starting to get in the mood to play Metroid Other M again. It was a good game, despite all the flack that it got. Alright, so we can get a couple items this way. At least I'll probably have another heart by the time I get back to Zelda. Although I still have a lot of items right now. One arrow! How wonderful! So actually, a lot of times I thought that you were supposed to have speed booster to get up here, and apparently you can just do it with power bomb and some wall jumping. Because I would always just like run and then try and rocket myself up with Shine Spark, but apparently, come on. There we go. Geez, wall jumping is still faster than that. This gonna be a little tricky. Because you're supposed to have gravity suit first, which sucks for this jump. Now I'm up there. Almost. If I'm invisible, actually I can show it. It's there. There we go. Yeah, you're not actually supposed to be able to do that. But I just did it. Reserve tanks appreciated, but not useful. It's not now. Yeah, like this, you can't really jump up here. You have to get back, you kind of have to like ball jump it. And it sucks. Yeah, that's really hard to do. without. Might as well pick these rupees up. Not that I need them, but you know. Handful of Zelda items I'm still kind of looking for. I'd like to get a bottle so I can get whatever the bug catching kid is peddling. Actually, I don't think I ever paid the bottle merchant at all either, so he could actually have a really valuable item that I totally ignored. Bomb capacity! Worthless! All this worthless trash! Also, we are gonna fight, the other thing that's a lot of runners don't do is, fight, the super missile, whatever, super missile boss. I don't know if it actually has a name. Hey, there's a bottle! Sweet. It's got green potion in it. And more power bombs. Actually very useful here right now, so. There's another unintended item. Grab up coming up. But again, since I have space jump, I can't even do the full strat for it. I mean, I can. Yeah. So up here. Oh man, that's where the mirror is. Woo! Dark World access with a mirror. Actually, that only sort of helps me. I still need Moon Pearl. So you're supposed to swing with grapple beam up here, but one thing you can actually do is just wall jump this. Yeah, it's super easy, even in a regular run of the game. So there'd be, I'm trying to think what would actually be there normally. I think it's just an accident, but maybe it needs tank, I don't know. So we're actually gonna fight the super missiles unlock area. Supposedly there's a way to get around it through the back entrance, but I've never been able to get it to work. So I'm not gonna bother. And really, it's just, I think it's 4 super missiles to kill the boss that's supposed to give you the super missiles. It's mostly just a waste of time, but I could actually use this light break from all this running around. So just crouch in the corner and nothing can get me. Make sure the path is clear for missiles to fly. Oh, come on, really? Oh, I missed! Unbelievable, I never missed that. Oh, that's embarrassing. These are always a yes thing that was sitting in the way. I'm pretty sure it's 4 super missiles to drop him. Actually, why it sucks too. Missed again, jeez, alright. Hope it's not going to be like another spot of rupees there, yeah. And we're not even going to wait for him to drop his stuff. I really don't care. Actually, I was kind of thinking of it, I probably could have jumped over him with space jump in the first place. Don't be worthless. Please don't be worthless. It's worthless. Nice to know I wasted that 5 minutes. Alright. Oh wait, that way first. Okay, so I think if I actually need to go back any further. Yes, I do. So I have a horrible vertical section, which actually, since I have space jump, won't be so horrible, but it still sucks. Is this? Section of this. What is it? Bomb expansion, not even a bother. Come on, really? Let's get maybe a super missile. Wow, the health is there's another super missile. Good. Just want to be sure I have enough to get to the lower section here. I remember that playing this the first time. It just like blew my mind when I figured out that that was the place you could go. Always go back. Yeah. My problem is when I do these, that if I stop for a couple of days, I will not remember where I was, and I will just have to completely start over because it's like I don't know where I was or what routing or what was going on. So when I play this, I try and play it at least all at once, at least within maybe a day or two, or as far as I could get even. Because again, I mentioned early in the stream that it's really hard for me to get real far in this because I don't know all the tricks, and I think most of it's just I don't know where all the items are in Super Metroid, so I end up just getting stuck at a certain point. And I'm like, I'm probably missing something really easy and important somewhere. So if you're not good at wall jump, this sucks, but I've played this enough that, man, more useless crap. Guess we will have to do it a little bit more. Or you can just come here once you have space jump, and it's a lot easier. But once you kind of get used to wall jumping, it's like, yeah, it's not even that bad. I know where the thing is that I thought was there and it's not there, but it's somewhere else. That made no sense. Wave beam to get that one. I'll start trickling down. Just easier to missile them at this point. It wants you to have charge gain, but again, I don't have that yet, so these guys are more of a pain than they should be. Since I don't have Various Suit, there's basically nothing I can do left in Metroid. There's like one more place I can check for stuff. And then we absolutely have to go back to Zelda. This is another one that... Oh, really? We were supposed to have... I really gotta learn how to do a Shine Spark. Or not a Shine Spark, what is it? Crystal Flash. That's what it is. Shoot, I may not have enough power bombs to get out of here. Oh no, I have 10. Okay, that's my super missiles that I don't have enough. Heart piece, container. Yeah, without the regular bomb, you just have to keep rolling through the power bombs, and it's not really useful. So hopefully I don't die. How much reserve do I have? Just 100. That's not probably going to be good enough. Just hope I don't die. I can't avoid them at all. Alright, I'll be okay. Drops. Not the drops I want. Come on! Jeez. Yeah, like that. Like a lot of these are guaranteed power bomb drops. Like that's not what I need right now at all. I'm pretty sure there's an energy recharge here, and I almost never use it. But I'm pretty desperate here. There we go. Whew. Making me nervous. Mostly because I can't remember the last time I saved. Just skip over all this stuff. It's like having the cape in Super Mario World. Just skip it all. So I might quit, actually, because it's close to 6. I need to go cook dinner. And then just being like right at my crossing back over point for Zelda, that would be a detriment place to stop. This is just a bonus stream after all, so just me hanging out, playing some stuff since I needed to kill a little time. Yeah, so I got the mirror. Actually, since I have a mirror, let's see what's up on the mountain. Oh, and I have the book, so I can get what would be the Mambo's pendant, but it's going to be whatever it decides to give me. What's up here? Power bombs. So these guys say some weird things because it's the randomizer. I wrote a word, just one, on a stone and threw it into the ocean. It was my word. It would save me. I hope someday someone finds that word and brings it to me. The word is the beginning of my song. I think it's supposed to be like a lyrics or something. Let's see what's in the bed box. As long as I'm up here, there's a pendant in there. Wouldn't hurt to go and get it. Oh, it would be the ether, okay. What is it actually? Various suit. Ho ho ho! Yeah. Maybe it's a Varia. I don't know. I've always called it the Various suit, so that's what I'm calling it. Wait a minute, didn't I get a boomerang? Yeah. Big key. Alright. Should just still have a hawk shot just so I can freeze these guys. Super missiles. So we can just go right for the boss then. No need to even bother with the chest. I'm gonna have a lot of hearts now. Jeez. This boss sucks. Always has. No! Oh, that sucks. You always have to start over. It's not like, oh, he saved however much damage he had. No, you have to start over. Fast cycle. Oh no! No! Just like their smaller counterparts, they're pretty much totally random. There we go. It might be something based on what direction that you're facing or something like that. The goal is to get the 3 pendants to get what would be the Master Sword spot, but, you know, again, who knows what's there. Alright. So from here, loot ourselves back to the town. Let's see what you're peddling. Trade 100 rupees for 50 rupees. What a horrible deal. Actually, I don't think you should have it equipped. I think you just have to have it in your inventory. Yep. Okay, missiles. Still not useful. Actually, no, we can't do that. Still need the moon pearl to actually go with the access stuff. So let's... I can't remember if I looked what was on the cliff. I think I did. Yeah, missiles. So I'm actually... I don't think I have to fight this boss. No, it's only Crystal 2, and I don't even need Crystal 2 for any reason. So, I'm actually not sure what else I can do. Castle. That's about it. Yeah, and I got various suits, so I could go back and do stuff in Super Metroid. So we'll go fight the wizard, and then I'm gonna quit and work on food. And I'll hopefully know for next time that I'll be exploring Super Metroid. Next time I play. Probably won't be live, but... Yeah, we don't want to go that way. I don't think we want to go that way either. We could have, but... wasn't needed. So here's a little fun fact about this game. When you first get warped into the Dark World, and go to the pyramid, if you use your magic mirror right where you get warped to, you end up dead center on this eye. But if you ever try and get it again, it's pretty much impossible to line up. Butter knives. The great thing about this game is how much music for the series was established. Locations for the keys. Just makes my life a little easier. Don't even have to fight these guys. That's my favorite thing in this game, is knocking those guys off. You can only do it in a handful of places in the whole game. Forfeit. No real point, really. Just fall into the abyss. Yeah, this is pretty neat, 'cause you can again get kind of far around before it starts. You're supposed to kind of go up the stairs and watch it. Also, it took me until very recently to realize that the wizard's just wearing a hat. I thought that his hat was his face. He just had like hair going over top of like one eye or something. It was totally, for like my entire childhood looking at the sprite art wrong. this this is just a number of hits. This isn't even a matter of what swinging the sword. This is not swinging the sword. Oh, thought there'd be one of those other things coming. Yeah, one of those. Wasted my shot. I think I'm probably just one hit away too. I think we can do it in just 2 cycles. Nope. One more anyway. There it is. Yeah, so this spot, I'll do it just for the sake of because it's really fun. Yeah, this is the first time you get warped to the Dark World. Oh no, it's not there. Why isn't it there? It might be the other way, or it might be a drop with a can. I could have sworn we ended up right there. Unless that was specific to outside of version 1, which it could very well be. Bombs! I don't want bombs. I want something useful. And when you don't have the moon pearl, it won't. Like normally when you get to the Dark World, it like will then give you that as a. Oh, it actually kind of did this time. That starting point. But if you don't have a mirror and you can't get back, then it won't automatically warp you there. There is one more thing I want to do. Oh, that's after 6. Hold on 1 second. Don't want to overcook my ribs. Oh, look at that, all my equipment is blue. Blue tunic, blue shield, blue sword. So I could walk Zora's waterfall, but I'll save that as a last resort. I like how the rocks only fall on the one side, too. It's like just art rocks over there. So there's some stuff I can do here. But because my bunny is only lets me do a little, so I can't attack or use any weapons. But I can technically navigate the caves. Yeah, so this is the way up in the Dark World. It's just a whole lot of. Oh, I can't push it. Oh, no, there we go. I was gonna say. Yeah, again, you're not supposed to be a bunny here. You're supposed to have the moon pearl by now. So yeah, so that falling animation, it doesn't even happen because the sprites don't know how to communicate with each other because you're not supposed to be a bunny here. Same thing like that. I can't hold on to a pot. I can just kind of move it. So I just pick it up for half a second and then toss it. Hey, speed booster. Very, very nice. Like just barely hanging on to available things. Yeah, so it would be nice to be able to pick this up, but again, lack of moon pearl things. So yeah, that's all we can actually do here. So I'm gonna make sure we're light welding. powders up there. Interesting. So I can't actually do this either. I mean, I can get up there, but can't do anything. Alright, so we're saved. This has been a SMZ3 crossover randomizer. Really fun. If you guys want to try a seed of this yourself, you can go to samus.link. It's just put that in your web browser. Kind of funny. And it takes you to the website where it gives you detailed instructions of like which specific ROMs to get. Then you just plug them into the website and it generates the ROM for you. So it's really, really fun. I wouldn't say it's super easy to kind of set up, but as far as actually playing the game and learning the routes and things like that, it's a challenge, and it's a fun challenge, especially if you're up for it. If you want to watch somebody do this a lot better than me, check out twitch.tv/Andy. He's got he does it all the time, so it's really fun to watch. And yeah, that's about it. So thanks guys for watching this little bonus stream for a Thursday. And this has been for Cinderblock Plays. Check out old streams on my YouTube channel, Cinderblock, which is also Cinderblock Plays. Or you can just find some other fun weekly stuff here. My regular stream is scheduled is Wednesday evenings at 6, at least until the end of the summer. So thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.